Welcome to the world of wacky laws. As we traverse this diverse planet, we'll stumble upon some truly peculiar laws. Picture this: you're in Samoa and you forget your wife's birthday. Not only a marital mistake, it's a legal offense. In Venice, Italy, feeding pigeons is illegal. Smooching on train platforms in France or spitting for luck in Arizona, USA is prohibited. You'd be shocked to learn that women in Paris, France can't wear pants. And don't even think of dying in the British Parliament, because that's against the law. So get ready for this eye-opening journey to Japan, China, Germany, and ending in Singapore. First stop, Samoa. In Samoa, you'd better not forget your wife's birthday. Now, isn't that a law we can all get behind? This unique legislation finds its roots in Samoa's strong culture of respect and family values. It's a way of emphasizing the importance of remembering and celebrating loved ones in your life, particularly your spouse. In Samoa, family ties are paramount, and this law serves as a gentle reminder to never take these relationships for granted. It's not just about the birthday cake or the wrapped presents, it's about showing appreciation and gratitude in a society that values unity and respect above all else. So, remember to mark that special day on your calendar. Next up, we're flying to the romantic city of Venice. Feeding pigeons in Venice, Italy? Not on their watch. You see, in the city of canals, feeding our feathery friends is a big no-no. This law was brought into effect with the intention of protecting the city's historic monuments and buildings. Pigeon droppings, as it turns out, are quite corrosive and can cause significant damage over time. Moreover, these birds are also known to spread diseases. So it's not just about aesthetics, but also about public health. If you're caught feeding the pigeons, you could face a hefty fine. So when in Venice, admire the architecture, cruise the canals, but remember to keep your breadcrumbs to yourself. For our next stop, we're heading to France, the land of love. In France, you're not allowed to kiss on train platforms. This may sound peculiar, but it's rooted in practicality rather than romance. The law was enacted in the early 20th century when passionate farewells caused several train delays. Picture this: couples locked in lingering embraces, oblivious to the ticking clock, until the train's departure was delayed. To keep the trains running on time, authorities put a stop to these platform pecks. And though it's not strictly enforced today, it's a reminder of the French's unique approach to balancing romance and reality. So remember, when in France, save your smooches for elsewhere. Now we're off to Arizona, USA, where superstition meets the law. In Arizona, spitting for luck is banned. Now you might be wondering, why such a specific law? Well, it's all about public health and cleanliness. The authorities in Arizona believe that spitting, especially in public places, can spread diseases. So they decided to put a stop to it. And it's not just a friendly reminder, there are real consequences for those who break this law. Offenders can be slapped with a hefty fine or even face a short jail term. So, if you're planning a trip to the Grand Canyon State, remember to leave your spitting for luck superstition at home. It's a small price to pay for a healthier and cleaner environment. Buckle up, because we're heading back to France for our next law. In Paris, France, women can't wear pants. Yes, you heard that right. This law dates back to the French Revolution, when women demanded the right to wear pants as a statement of equality. The government, not ready for such a radical change, banned women from wearing trousers unless they had a pant permit. Fast forward to today, and this law is still technically on the books, but it's not enforced. In fact, the French Senate even attempted to repeal it in 2012, but it remains a quirky remnant of a bygone era. So ladies, feel free to pack your favorite jeans for your Parisian getaway. From France, we're crossing the Channel to the United Kingdom. In the UK, you're not allowed to die in the British Parliament. Yes, you heard that right. This peculiar law dates back to the medieval times when the Palace of Westminster was considered a royal palace. Dying there, as per the law, meant you were entitled to a state funeral, something only the royals could afford. While it's not enforced nowadays, it's a curious remnant from a past era that reminds us of the rich tapestry of history woven into the fabric of British society. Imagine being a lawmaker with a cold, trying to stifle a sneeze in fear of breaking this ancient law. Now buckle up, folks. Next, we're jetting off to the land of the rising sun. In Japan, it's illegal to be obese. Now, this might sound harsh, but it's actually part of a public health initiative known as the Metabo Law. Introduced in 2008, this law sets maximum waistline limits for men and women over the age of 40. For men, it's 33.5 inches, and for women, it's 35.5 inches. The aim? To combat the rise in lifestyle diseases like diabetes and stroke. So what happens if you're over the limit? Well, you're not going to jail, but you will be required to attend dieting guidance sessions, and in persistent cases, there could be financial penalties for your employer. Our next law takes us to China, where spirituality meets bureaucracy. In China, you can't reincarnate without official permission. Sounds peculiar, right? But it's true. In this nation where Buddhism is practiced by millions, authorities have a firm grip even on the cycle of life and death. Enacted in 2007, this regulation primarily serves to control the recognition of living Buddhas, or tulkus, in Tibetan Buddhism. The Chinese government maintains that this law is designed to preserve religious traditions, but critics argue that it's a political move to undermine Tibetan autonomy. As for enforcement, well, it's a bit of a metaphysical conundrum, but in practical terms, it's used to regulate religious appointments. So if you're planning to reincarnate in China, you might want to check the fine print first. Now let's hit the road for our penultimate law in Germany. In Germany, it's illegal to run out of gas on the Autobahn. Yes, you heard it right. This high-speed highway, known for its lack of a general speed limit, is not a place you want to be stranded. The law's justification is simple: safety. Running out of fuel not only puts the driver in danger, but also everyone else on the road. A stalled car in the fast lanes of the Autobahn can lead to high-speed collisions. If you're caught with an empty tank, you might be facing a hefty fine, and in some cases, points on your license. So remember to fill up before you speed up. Finally, we're heading to Singapore for our #1 weirdest law. In Singapore, you're not allowed to chew gum. Yes, you heard it right. This island nation took a stand against gum in 1992. The motivation? Cleanliness. Singapore is well known for its pristine streets, and the government felt that discarded gum was marring this image, and so the ban was instituted. But it's not just about aesthetics. The gum ban also has a practical purpose. There were incidents of gum being used to jam door sensors on mass transit, causing disruptions and delays. The government decided that the risks and nuisances associated with gum outweighed any potential benefits. The impact on society? Well, Singaporeans have adapted. Gum is not missed in daily life, and the streets remain clean. Meanwhile, tourists often find the law quirky, yet another unique aspect of Singapore's charm. So when in Singapore, remember not to pop in a stick of gum. And there you have it, the top 10 strangest laws around the world. From birthday amnesia in Samoa to gum restrictions in Singapore, the world is full of bizarre laws. Globetrotting reveals strange regulations, from forbidden acts in Britain to unique requirements in China. Stay curious, keep exploring, and remember, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, or at least follow their laws. Like and subscribe for more travel videos.